Dear viewers, almost a decade ago, I happened to watch a very interesting documentary Kathiawars in Mumbai Film Fest. I had no clue of what the movie or the title was all about. As I found out later, the literal translation of the word is electricity thief. The movie has a very interesting and realistic premise set in the city of Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, which is the long power cuts and load shedding that could range up to over 12 hours. The need of power leads to the rise of likes of Loha Singh, a local fixer who provides illegal electricity connections to people by plugging into official supply through live wires. Living in humble area marked by crisscrossed wires, a common feature marking most densely populated streets in Kanpur, the guy enjoys his popularity as some kind of Robin Hood who takes risks to bring relief from the sweltering heat and power cuts, helping the less privileged. Of course, the residents are happy to pay him for this service. It's a documentary made over 2 years, following real characters like local fixers and the authorities in Kanpur Electric Supply Company, which is KESCO, which is in financial losses due to such illegal connections. A dry subject, which is a nationwide issue, was infused with life, with humor, and a lot of candid conversations about daily power cuts and local fixes that any resident in Tier 2 town could relate to. After all, this is a nationwide problem. By the release of this documentary, the authorities had no success against rampant electricity theft in the city. It has been more than a decade since. When it comes to poor power infrastructure, inefficiencies, and theft, not much has changed. India's power industry has been grappling with the twin menaces of power theft and infrastructure inefficiencies, leading to the losses for the power and distribution companies and dissatisfied public. The average annual losses are pegged at an average of 34%. Could smart meters be a solution to this issue? Well, introduced in July 2021, the National Smart Metering Scheme aims to install 25 crore smart meters by 2025, hoping to deal with these threats and modernize electricity infrastructure. In value terms, the capex is estimated at rupees 1.5 lakh crores or trillion. With real-time monitoring, detection of power theft, and automated billing, the government aims to narrow losses through smart meters, if not eliminate them. Against the tall target, the implementation so far has been at a crawling pace. So far, only 1.1 crore meters have been installed. As per the management of Genus Power, a company that manufactures and provides smart metering solutions on EPC basis, over 6 to 7 crore smart meters are likely to be installed this year itself. Realistically, this target of 25 crore meters will take 4 to 5 years. In India, the penetration of smart meters is well below 2% as compared to 50% and above for developed nations. In short, the runway is huge. The average annual growth potential is over 68% CAGR for volume if you take a generous 6-year timeline as well. So coming to the potential profit mix opportunities from this theme. The frontrunners on the national smart metering theme include companies like Genus Power, Sulzer Electronics, and HPL Electric and Power. These are direct players already well known. Today, I'm going to dig a bit deeper beyond these names to know two small cap proxy players in smart meter theme. You see, the government has mandated a minimum local content for procuring smart meters to boost domestic manufacturing. This leads to a huge opportunity for these lesser known pick and shovel suppliers or proxy plays on the smart meter theme. The first is permanent magnets. The company supplies electrical components and assemblies for current and speed sensing, magnetic shielding, and magnetic assemblies. It's a supplier to the top 3 electricity meter companies globally. Currently, depending on the product, the company's components could range from Rs 20 to Rs 350 per smart meter. And depending on the metal content, the margins could vary from 10% to 20%. But that could improve. You see, the company is adding more products to serve a larger portion of this smart meter opportunity. Besides smart meters, permanent magnet supplies electrical solutions to 50% of Tier 1 auto companies globally in both EVs and internal combustion engine-based vehicles. Its new application areas include electrical, medical, aerospace, engineering, and computers. With return ratios above 20% and almost debt-free balance sheet, it's a candidate to keep in your watch list. The second candidate is Shivalik Bimetal Controls Limited. It's Products include shunt resistors and electrical contacts, which are critical to smart meters. As per the management, Shivalik enjoys a dominant market share in the components for domestic smart metering and could account for Rs 40 to Rs 50 per smart meter. The company makes other niche components as well that are used in appliances, EVs, switchgear, energy devices, and battery management systems. So, this story goes well beyond smart meters too. It's basically a proxy on electrification. Coming to growth prospects, the revenue potential of this company as per the management is 3 times with minimal capex needed, and the balance sheet is almost debt-free. The return ratios are healthy at well above 20%. Now do note that these are not stock recommendations, but some important names in the small cap space that deserve to be on your watch list for India's energy transition and smart meter theme. Let me know through your likes and comments if you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.